flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing, keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing, keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left.
This is the Dawghouse Sports Podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dawghouse Sports Podcast. Again, we apologize for no episode last week.
Yeah, my apologies.
No, it's okay. It was my fault, man. I was just too fucking busy. A lot going on and work and a lot of other stuff. So, kind of need a little bit of a break too, mentally. So, I'm feeling good. I'm refreshed, and yeah. Look at my glass.
Blasphemous. Hashtag
Drinking-
blasphemous.
But guess what? I'm drinking some Leaf fans' tears. That's what it is. Because they're still salty about the Habs beating them.
Hashtag Leaf fans tears. Oh my.
Oh, Leaf fans are gonna love me. So, to be honest, so I wanted to talk about something. This is not sports related.
Yes.
It's a little bit bigger than sports.
2 days ago, 20th anniversary
Of obviously the September 11th, 2001, 9/11, as everyone knows. I mean, Jacob and I were very young at the time. How
I
old?
was 3.
I was 5, so we were. I obviously don't remember.
I don't
remember anything, but I will say, as I got older, I started to understand the situation more and obviously become more educated on it.
Yeah, as I got older, I did some research, and then whenever I go to the airport, I see why they got metal detectors.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those things that changed the world forever, and I just wanted to talk. It was a 20-year. I remember the 10-year anniversary of it in 2011. I remember they had a whole big thing. It was a Sunday. I remember the NFL had a big thing, and it was really emotional. And I just wanted to also talk about how the heroes. There was a lot of people that were in the towers that gave some really heroic, courageous acts, and helped save people's lives, even sacrificed their own. Some young people, and then you got you have the our first responders, police officers, firefighters, paramedics, and other work first responders and workers that came to help. And it's just, I don't really like to bring politics in this.
Me neither.
It's not a sports show, but it's a sports show we're doing here. But
let's stay right now. I'm getting chills that we're talking about it.
Yeah, man. It's like, what I was gonna kind of get into too is, I think that moment, 9/11, September 11, 2001, was really truly the last time that people in the United States, and that the United States of America was truly the United States of America, because everybody put their political opinions and views, parties, everything, you name it, everyone put that aside. And they lost 3,000, almost 3,000, because there was some Canadians that passed away and people from other parts of the world, but they lost thousands of Americans, brothers, sisters, uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers, family members, friends, like people lost their loved ones, and everyone really put their political views aside, and it didn't matter if you were Democrat or Republican or Libertarian or whatever party or affiliation you support. Everyone came together and said, we got to we lost innocent Americans today, and we're gonna be united, and that's nothing more beautiful than a united country, right?
And if you go to the state of New York, there's a plaque.
Yeah, they have I visited Ground Zero before, twice actually. I felt a lot of things when I was there the last time, and very sad, Again, a lot of people lost, parents and kids and
brothers.
Now, and the problem is now too is if something like this were to happen in 2021, because of the way our political system works,
Knock on wood.
it would be, you would have one side blaming the other side for it because, oh, you're Republican, or, oh, your Democrats did this. It wouldn't be like this anymore.
Exactly.
I hate talking about politics. It's a sports show, but
Same tone, but hey.
it's the truth. It's there. It would not, something like this would not bring the country together today. If something were to happen like that, I don't think anyone would. I think it'd divide people even more, which is a kind of a fucked up thing to think, but it's true. So I just wanted to, give my thoughts on, the 20th anniversary of 9/11.
I'm drinking some iced tea for you guys. So
Nice, man. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of touch up on that. That's like something that always hits home for me every year because, I have family in the U.S. and not in New York, or New York, not Manhattan, but New York, New Jersey, Florida, Chicago, Illinois, California. I got family in all, so, and my dad's a dual citizen too, and and it just always hits home for me, regardless if you're American or not. That's one thing that, like, the whole world was grieving, not just America. The whole world was grieving, and felt horrible, about the situation. And I think, like I was saying, the U.S. became more really came together, but I think also the whole world's kind of as a whole came together and mourns that devastation. So I just wanted to start off our show with that clip, or whatever you want to call it, a little introduction, and deepest condolences to everybody, and police officers, firemen and women, paramedics. You were our heroes then, and you still are. You still are heroes every day, and you save lives every day. And I know for police officers, I know the media gives them a hard time, and the public does. But the police officers are heroes, and
that's a rabbit hole we do not want to go.
No, but all I'm going to say is, we appreciate first responders and law enforcement for their jobs, and they are heroes to this day. They were back then, and they continue to be. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And I wanted to talk about that. It's just been on my mind for the last couple of days, and I was thinking about it for whenever, we do our next show. So, anyways,
let's just hope our next show we have Quinn on.
Yeah, we'll make it work. He's just a really busy man, which is okay. He's got some stuff going on there. But anyways, let's get into the content why we're here. Got a lot of things on the go today. We got Jesperi Kotkaniemi going to the Canes. I know it's old news. I kind of wanted to talk about that. You got the Jays heating up. You got NFL Week 1 recap. We had Canadian tennis players making moves at the U.S. Open this year, and we got Conor McGregor and Machine Gun Kelly. Two people you would not expect, though. That's another thing, eh? Like, you just would not expect that, like, at all. Those two are just, and I have
Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, or was it just?
Yeah, we'll get into that, and I found out more about the inside scoop about that. So we're gonna start off with kind of like the Jesperi Kotkaniemi going to Carolina, and I said this like the minute it happened. I was like, wow, and we were talking about it with Dale too on the show, I think the last episode, and I think he said it again. We all agreed, great troll job by the Canes. 1 year, $6.1 million. They wanted revenge for the Sebastian Aho offer sheet from 2019. They just still didn't fucking forget. I think it's so fucking petty, in my honest opinion. So fucking dumb. Honestly, like, I don't get why they have to be so petty about it, but, like, you know what? Let them be them. A $20 sign.
They got them nicknamed a bunch of jerks for a reason.
That is very true. Yes, that is very fucking true. But, like, I don't know. I used to really like Carolina, like when the whole like storm surge thing started, and they were doing a lot of cool things and making hockey fun. But now I don't like them again. So fuck them. I actually have a story. I used to hate Carolina when I was a kid. I fucking hated that team, and I'll tell you why. Before I'm just gonna say there's one thing, and we're gonna go back to talking about Kotkaniemi. But when I was a kid, the Habs faced the Hurricanes in 2006 in the Stanley Cup playoffs in the first round. Justin Williams was on Carolina at the time, and he high sticks Saku Koivu, didn't get a penalty. Koivu was out for the rest of the series, and then looked like Montreal was going to win the series, and then Koivu got hurt, completely shifted the momentum on Carolina's side, and then they lost. They fucking laid an egg. So for a while, I was like, I fucking hate this team. Like I hated Justin Williams because like this fucking guy injured my favorite player. Like Saku Koivu was my favorite player growing up, and I was like, fucking guy injured him and all that shit. I was like, fuck this team, fucking Hurricanes. Every time they fucking play against them, I fucking hate this team. But then after a while, I was like, nah, I don't mind Carolina. They're kind of cool, They kind of make hockey fun.
They kind of brought hockey back.
Yeah, man, they made it fun. They made it marketable. A lot of like people like other sports were like, wow, the Carolina Hurricanes, wow, this is cool, with the stuff they do. But now I don't like them again because they're a bunch of petty fucks, obviously. What a bunch of petty fucks, man. The one thing I gotta say that was funny though, the $20 signing bonus. I gotta give them points for that.
Oh yeah.
Really good touch. But aside from that, fuck them. I just don't get that team though. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So why would you let Dougie Hamilton walk? Your goalie. Your goalie for the future, Alex Nedeljkovic, I think his name is. I can't pronounce his name. Long European last name, but him and Jake Bean, who's a solid defenseman. You let 3 good players like that go for money reasons, for cap reasons. Just to offer sheet Jesperi Kotkaniemi on an overpaid offer sheet, just to get back at Montreal for offer sheeting their franchise player 2 years ago. Like to people listening to this, like, does this make sense? Like, does it make sense?
That's a head scratcher.
It doesn't make sense. Like, what a horrible business decision. Like, thinking with just straight emotions, like, that is just terrible thinking. Like, I've always said this, like, emotional decisions are always terrible ones. And that was an emotional decision, and it was just fucking terrible. Now, going into Kotkaniemi, it's just like, it hurts to see him go. I'm very worried that he could really blossom in Carolina. I honestly, making $6.1 million, I don't think he would have played good enough for Montreal this year to really be
on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, I don't think he would have been good enough, played well enough to really show that he was worth that money. I think Montreal, along the lines, fucked up his development in many ways. I mean, I think the player has to take some accountability too, but Montreal has a really terrible history of just ruining players, like absolutely ruining players. It just, fuck. It's so frustrating, man. Like, it's so frustrating. Galchenyuk was another example in Montreal.
Oh, look
third overall. Yeah, third overall pick. Supposed to be the franchise center of the future back then. And I mean, there was some issues on his part too, but not letting him play at center and, keep on constantly switching his line mates. Just like with Kotkaniemi, he was always like, I don't get this coaching staff, like, at times, like this Habs coaching staff, like all the ones they've had, like, how do you expect a player to develop if you keep on moving him up and down the lineup, scratching him, sending him to the minors? What kind of message are you sending? Like how's that? Like, how are you supposed to develop somebody if they can't develop chemistry with anybody?
Yeah.
Because he had him all over the lineup, and it's like, oh, for like a game or two, he'd be with Gallagher and Tatar, and then another 3 games he'd be with on the fourth line with fucking Arturi Lehkonen and Yoel Armia. And it's like, okay, yeah, maybe they played good, and then he'd move them somewhere else, or he'd scratch them. It's like, how do you like? I don't understand.
Okay,
And
so besides KK, do you think the coach and the GM is to blame for this, or is it just Bergevin to blame for this?
well, Bergevin is the GM, but um,
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right?
yeah, honestly, to blame for it, that's a good question. Like, it's a little bit of everybody. And another thing too, I remember when they drafted Jesperi in 2018, they did say that he was about 2 or 3 years away from being NHL ready, and he made the opening night roster for Montreal, like right off the bat. And even I was scratching my head, and I was like, the draft experts and the insiders were saying like he's about 2 years from being NHL ready, and here he is, opening day against Toronto, and he's playing. I was like, okay, I've seen this fucking thing happen before. Man, oh man, though, it's like, to answer your question, I think it's a little bit of everyone's responsibility. I think every party, coaching staff, management, and Kotkaniemi himself have to be held accountable. Obviously, he's regardless of how they developed him, he is still responsible for his own game, right?
Right.
I still think again they should have told him. This is what I thought about earlier this like last week, after I heard the news about him leaving. If I was Mark Bergevin, July 2018, I signed him to, or no, I let him. I say, you know what, kid, you're not ready yet, so you go play another year in Finland. You come back to camp next summer, July 2019. You come back in 2019. We'll see how your progress looks. Your body, if you developed a little bit, you develop muscle. And then you come to camp. We'll sign you to an entry-level deal. And we'll see what happens from there. Maybe he plays well in camp. Maybe a little bit of progression. Maybe not. Say, you know what, kid? You're not ready yet. You're still not ready yet. You're almost there. Go play in Laval for a year. And, show us what you got. Playing more professional hockey. That's what the right approach would have been. But this fucking organization has done it to so many players, especially with centers and forwards over the years. Like, I can name so many like that they fucked up developed. Like, they developed and they just fucked up. Like, or they didn't develop and they fucked up. Sorry, that's the right word to say. It's just it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. Another one. And you know what? Like, you look back at it now, they should have just drafted Brady Tkachuk, because like Brady Tkachuk is great, and now 3 years later we don't even have KK anymore. So what's the point?
Dang. But for all of our viewers, the money that Carolina got is like gave KK is Tom Dutton's money. This is the same Tom Dutton that used to own, or quote unquote was a partner in the AAF that got bankrupt.
Yeah, and that's another thing I heard too. That fucking Sebastian Aho offer sheet might have took a chunk out of his bank account. So that's probably why he was pissed. But either way, it was just so stupid of Carolina to do that. Really, like, just so like, I heard he's gonna be playing fourth line wing. He's not even gonna be playing center. Okay, I lied. Not fourth line wing, but he'll be
Take that back.
Sorry, I heard. Okay, that wasn't true.
That was a bad
I'm gonna not take. I said the wrong thing. I just forgot. Not fourth line wing, but like he'll be playing wing and not center. And again, he's a natural center. Why are you gonna put him on the wing? It just makes no sense. He might play fourth line wing if he doesn't play well, right? But just this whole thing made absolutely zero sense. Another thing I heard too about KK. There's one more thing before we move on to the next topic, but one thing I heard about KK too was that he he apparently, like, his people close to him, sources, I've heard people say, I don't know how accurate this is, but I think it might be legit, which is why all of this unfolded. But apparently he wasn't happy about being a healthy scratch in the Stanley Cup Finals. And a lot of people were saying, like, you know, he played his last game in Montreal and he had enough and he was frustrated. Even like in his thank you, like, you know, he posted on Instagram, he's like, you know, thank you to the city, but, you know, they always do that when they leave a team, right?
Yeah.
And he said, I remember he put, it was time to move on. So you can take that any way you want, but yeah. So that might be an indicator saying he was just like, you know, I'm fucking done with this team, you know, and that's it. So and again, a lot of fans turned on him, Hab fans turned on him, and I don't agree with that because, I mean, 4 or 5 months before, they were foaming at the mouth anytime his name was mentioned. And now they're like, oh, he's just a third line center at best. It's like, what? But you were like singing this guy's praises like for months, and now because he
no, Canadian fans' reputation is.
Well, telling you, it's a business. At the end of the day, he got offered a lot of fucking money.
6.1.
I don't resent him at all for taking it. Like, come on, think about it in the real world, not sports related. If you got an offer from a job that was paying you way more than what you're making now, are you going to be loyal and stay with a shitty job that's paying you like shit? I wouldn't.
Yeah, not me.
I wouldn't. I'd be like,
I'd take the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
Take the opportunity. If it doesn't work in the end, then
hey, at least you took a risk. You took a risk, and that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
That's what. Exactly, man. But yeah, that's how I think of it. You know, it's very situational. It's like it's a business in the end. You know, at the end of the day, these guys want to make money, just like the rest of us in our jobs and our careers and whatever. We want to make money. We want to, we want what's best for ourselves and for our families. And this is obviously a great opportunity. Why would he say no to it? Exactly. If someone flashed $6 million in front of my face, I'd be like, "You're fucking right. I'm signing. Yeah, I'm signing the fucking dotted line. Fuck yeah." So, anyways, yeah. Again, I don't understand why fans are being so fucked to him and like being assholes. Like, you know what? You know what? I'm happy for him. I'm happy. I'm gonna be supporting him, even though I don't like Carolina. I will be supporting him. I will be supporting him. I'll try to watch games if they're on, and keep an eye on how he's playing. I also still support him. I wish him nothing but the best. Seriously, I wish KK nothing but the best.
Yeah.
Thanks for the memories. Thanks for that huge goal against Toronto, that clutch goal. A lot of them, is just being a fan favorite, for years. Yeah. So again, thanks KK again, and I wish him the best, bro.
You never know. He could come back in the future. You never know.
Yeah. Hey, after the contract's done, the Habs can offer sheet him back. Think about that. Imagine that, eh? Fuck, that'd be funny. So again, we wish him all the best here at DSP, Dawghouse Sports Podcast. We wish him all the best. No sour grapes. Found a great opportunity for himself, and I cannot knock a guy. I could not knock a guy for that. So but man, like, it's heating up in the Major League Baseball.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
The Jays are laying a goose
6-0.
egg.
Yeah, 6-0, man.
No, 7-0.
Oh shit! Egg. They scored another run. Oh, good call. Valera is amazing, man. I remember we were on here before, and you asked me, "Do they still make the playoffs?" I was like a little iffy. I was like, I don't know. I was like, it's doable, but they gotta go on a tear. They've won 13 of their last 15, 14 of their last 16 assuming they win tonight. And you know what, man? I'm going to say this. Do you know what I think was the game changer? What completely turned their season and momentum around?
Was that game against Oakland?
That is right, my friend. That was a 9-2 comeback. They won 11-10 or 12-10. Yeah. I think that completely turned their season around. That's all it takes too. It's just the one game.
and Marcus Simeon got back at his old team.
That's right, man. Oh, dude, that completely shifted momentum. I had a feeling after that game, because I was working, but I came home and I watched the highlights, and I saw that game, and I was like, this is gonna completely change their season now. This is completely like gonna change the momentum. And I'm like, holy fuck! Like this happened. It happened at such a good time too, because they were a couple games back from the A's, and the Yankees and the Sox, right? So they were quite a few games back, and they've been on a tear.
And now they took the second wild card spot from the Yankees.
That's right, and they're tied for the first one now with Boston, and yeah, like it happened at the greatest time because the other teams like the Yankees, the Red Sox, Oakland, even Tampa's starting to slip a little. They're kind of cold.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, if the Jays just keep on winning, holy fuck, dude, this is really unlikely to happen because they're 9 games back in the division, bro. They can fucking easily go for the division. Well, not easily, but they could. It's doable. There's 19 games left. You know?
I've never been this excited since, 2017, 16?
Yeah, 2016, yeah. Bro, I'm telling you though, bro, like, think about it. They play 3-4 games this week against Tampa. Bro, if think about it, they sweep those 3 or 4 games. I don't know if someone I don't know, maybe someone can correct me, but 3 or 4 games, so that's 5 games back.
Oh.
Bro, that's 5 games back from the division. That's huge.
So yeah, today we got today.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And then they got Wednesday, I think.
Yep.
And from what I'm seeing on Google, they also got today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, I think.
Okay, 3 games. Still 6 games back if they sweep Tampa, which is gonna be hard, but it's doable.
Yeah.
Think about that. Bro, like they can absolutely go for the division.
Not only that, they got Tampa again on September 20th.
Yeah, that's another thing, and they have more games against them. And that's if they can win at least 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4, depending on what the series number is for how many games. Bro, like that's huge.
I don't know if I told you this, but I think they did like a rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
They legit did a rope-a-dope.
Yeah,
they
bro.
Fell back, and then once it got more competitive and stuff like that, they just punched right back at the opponent.
Yeah, bro, fucking unreal, man. Like it's unreal how good they're playing right now. Like it's awesome. Like I love it. It's insane. Like I don't know what else to say. It's insane. Like, man, everything's clicking now. Like the bullpen's a little bit iffy at times, but they're still winning games. You know, Julian Merriweather came back. I think he's back. So their starting pitching has been phenomenal. Like
Robbie Ray. Oh God.
You got Robbie Ray. I haven't heard much about Hyunjin Ryu.
I'm gonna say not to be homo, but Robbie Ray is my man crush. Right. Legit.
That's
He's
okay.
my man crush.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Henrik Lundqvist is my man crush. That guy is a fucking handsome dude, man. Like that guy is fucking handsome, bro. That guy is a beautiful human being. He's a beautiful human being. Holy Christ, man.
But yeah, Toronto is on it.
Sexy guy.
Fucking tear.
Good. It's good. It's at the right time it's happening. And it's good for if right? Because I don't want to jinx it and say they are gonna make it. But if they make the playoffs postseason, if it's a good thing. Their starting pitching's been on a roll. So and their bullpen's been kind of weak. And I was talking to somebody about this last week, and so usually in the playoffs, a lot of teams go with the 4 starters, right?
Yep.
So you go Ryu, you go Robbie Ray, you go Barrios, and you go Alek Manoah. So then you have Steven Matz that can pitch out of the bullpen, and you have you have Matz that can pitch out of the bullpen, or one of those guys can pitch out of the bullpen, in situations, right? Because the way they postseason pitching is, it's so different, right?
Yep.
So that's what I mean. Like, it's so good, and like they're playing so good at the right time. Like, Alek Manoah has been fucking phenomenal. Barrios has been good. He had a few rough outings, but he's been good lately. He's kind of picked it up lately. Ryu is Ryu. He's consistent.
Yeah.
But again, Robbie Ray's been getting all the attention. He can easily win the American League Cy Young this year.
Oh,
He's
easily.
fucking unreal, man. Oh, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I might go to the game on Friday against the Twins. And you know what? You know what?
Let's go.
The tickets, if I go, I think they're gonna be by the left field line of the infield. I don't know if that makes sense, but like kind of down the third base line,
Right.
going towards left field. Hopefully that makes sense. I think that's what my buddy said. Trying to reach there early. It's against the Twins.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and be an aggressive, and not aggressive in a good way. I don't mean it in a bad way. I'll try and be aggressive, and see if I can try and meet Josh Donaldson at batting practice.
Oh, bring her rain, baby.
I'm gonna see. Hopefully he's not. I don't know if he's injured. I haven't checked anything yet. I think he's okay. Or even if he's not playing, if he gets a night off, which I don't think so, he'll probably play the Friday night game against the Jays. Oh, I really want to see Donaldson play though, dude. That hands down, he is my favorite athlete I've ever in my life, bro. Hands down, I love that dude. Had such a huge influence on the city of Toronto. Did so much for the city. I mean, the Jays were fucking rolling when he was there. Just his fucking swagger. I love everything about him. I love his swing. I love his hair. I just love everything about that guy, man. He's a fucking beauty.
I miss him, but
I do. And I was thinking about this today too, man. It kind of sucks thinking about this, but they traded him 3 years ago, and because Guerrero was supposed to play third, right?
Yeah.
Supposed to, but now he's playing first, and he's playing phenomenal at first. So now it feels like, I mean, we wouldn't have Julian Merriweather though.
Yeah.
But he could still, I don't know if we'd still have him, but we could have had maybe another year or two of Josh Donaldson in Toronto.
Yeah.
So it just sucks to think about, but it would have been cool. But it seemed like
what it is. But
it is what it is. I understand the team was in a rebuild, so they were Bautista left, Encarnacion left, Russell Martin left. That whole core was, the window was closed, and they had to get rid of everybody. I get it. It's they had a short window. They had a 2-year window to win with that team, and that was it. So I get it, but it just sucks because the way their infield is kind of laid out now. But it's okay though. I really wish. I love Donaldson, man. Like I've said, he's been one of my favorite athletes. My favorite athlete actually of all. And I'm a big hockey guy.
Wow.
And he's a baseball player's my favorite athlete. So that tells you, guy's a fucking absolute fucking unit. I love that dude. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you all posted if I end up going to the game.
Yeah, please do.
So we'll see what happens, man. I'm crossing my fingers. It's a situation that there's one person above me that might get the tickets. I was third on the depth chart, and I moved up to second. So now we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it should be good either way. It should
could have been a starter, but not.
Yeah, okay. I moved from third string to backup. Now I might be the starter, so we'll see. Speaking of third string, it's backup quarterbacks. We got NFL week 1 wrapping up. Week 1 starting.
Hold on, wait. Before we go there, they just hit a homer.
Yeah.
They got a homer.
8-0. I heard my mom cheering from upstairs about the game.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but 8-0.
No, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's fucking unreal. They're playing so goddamn good right now. God, man, my dick's hard. I'm just kidding. It's not actually. It's a little bit erect though. Just thinking about them making the playoffs. But
man, we could have talked about the Blue Jays for hours, and
So no, man, it's okay. But NFL though, week 1. Did you watch? Did you watch that game on Thursday between the Cowboys and Buccaneers?
Oh,
What
I thought
a game!
Oh, I had Tom Brady on my fantasy, so.
Oh, he played fucking good, man. Him and
And I
Dak
got
Prescott.
Godwin as well on my fantasy.
Ooh, oh yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, that was the most watched season opener since 2015 or something for the NFL. That one killed the ratings, and it was awesome. Fuck, that was such a good game. Dak Prescott is a legitimate top 5 quarterback in the NFL. I think he deserves way more respect than he gets.
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking great quarterback. I think. Well, I mean, people respect him, but I think it's because the whole narrative about him being on the Cowboys, it kind of downplays it, or a little bit. It downplays his ability, which kind of sucks because everyone hates the Cowboys. But man, he's.
I hate the Cowboys.
I think everyone that's not a Cowboys fan hates the Cowboys. Let's be real. I don't hate the Cowboys. I mean, my brother's a Cowboys fan.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, I know. They love their Cowboys, man. Like, great team though. Great. I respect the Cowboys. Like, I like watching their games too with my brother and father. I just man, like, I just don't understand how they haven't won being one of the most storied franchises in the league. They haven't been able to win a Super Bowl in like 25 plus years.
Plus, their nickname is the American team, so I don't know how. I seriously don't know how the American team has won the Super Bowl yet.
They haven't won a Super Bowl in decades, buddy. I don't think they're really America's team anymore. I think the New England Patriots are America's team. Right now, but that can change, right? Because Brady's gone. But they look good yesterday.
Newton's gone.
Yeah. Julian Edelman's gone. And Patriots played the Dolphins yesterday. Dolphins played the defense is really good. I really underestimated Miami. They're a good team. Tua is a great quarterback too. That kid's gonna have a great, bright fucking career.
I don't even know how to say his freaking last name.
I'm not even gonna attempt it either, buddy. It's just, but yeah, man.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, I know. I can't even pronounce it, man. Like I have no idea. But man, like they just Mac Jones too for the Patriots. For anyone that watched that game yesterday, I caught a little bit after I came home from work last night. Man, Mac Jones looks really comfortable in the pocket. He played great. Had over 200 passing yards, I think. Man, he played a good game. Just fucking 2 bad fumbles. I think Damian Harris fumbled the ball at the worst fucking possible time. Right when they were kind of in almost near the end zone, and he fumbles the ball. It sucked, man. It was a shitty way to lose. Personally, I think they're going to still be a good team this year. I think the Patriots will still be fine. Mac Jones looks great. Played great against a great defense in Miami. So, I think...
For all our viewers that doesn't know, Adrian's a Patriots fan.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Even though Brady's gone, I don't care. I'm still gonna be a fan of the team. Like,
wherever Brady's go, I'm a fan of him, no matter what.
That's fair. There's a lot of people I know that are Brady's fans, and I mean, like, I was supporting Tampa Bay during the Super Bowl and the playoffs last year because, again, I love Tom Brady. He's one of my favorite athletes as well. He's up there with Judd Donaldson, Stamkos, Price. Those guys are some of my favorites. But great quarterback. Just his influence on and off the field really.
Yeah, he got a hot supermodel wife as well.
Oh yeah, he's winning both on and off the field, if you know what I mean. Yeah, man, he's great, man. Oh man, Trevor Lawrence made his NFL debut. He was good, but not terrible. 3 interceptions, over 300 passing yards. Completion percentage was bad. Not bad, but not terrible. Like, not great, but not terrible. You know what I mean?
He's on a so-so level.
Yeah, through the 3 interceptions are not a good look on the stat sheet, but he didn't do too bad. Jameis Winston against the Packers, he completely ripped them apart. 5 passing TDs for Jameis Winston out there in New Orleans. He's looking great. Aaron Rodgers got pulled through the game. They put Jordan Love in.
Aaron Rodgers.
Man, oh man, Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what's gonna happen with that guy, dude. I have no idea.
I wish I could be in his mind right now, thinking about.
Oh, me too, man. I wonder what's going on in his head. He doesn't want to be there though. He's already made it known he does not want to be in Green Bay, and just man, it's just a fucking mess. It's just a distraction. I don't honestly. This is my hot take of the week, but I really think.
Whoa! Did you say hot take of the week?
Yeah.
We haven't had a hot take in what, forever?
We had a hot take last week when Dale was on. I said Montreal was better than Boston.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. My hot take for this week is that the Green Bay Packers missed the playoffs.
Oh, ouch. Okay.
Yeah, that's my hot take of the week. I really think one of the things I heard about Aaron Rodgers and the whole saga, right? We were talking about the Aaron Rodgers saga like months ago. And some of his teammates are pissed about everything. Apparently, like one of his teammates actually went on Twitter and was like, because apparently there was like Adam Schefter, one of these insiders, said like apparently Aaron Rodgers told people close to him that like he doesn't want to play in Green Bay or he's coming back or something. And then one of his teammates commented and said, "I guess we're not close to him." And I was like, "Oh boy."
Ouch.
So there's probably a lot of mixed emotions in that locker room. I don't think Matt LaFleur is going to be able to put out the fire if there is problems. I think he's a bad, like, all due respect to him, he's probably a great guy, but just not a good coach.
I don't think two fire extinguishers are not going to put that flame out.
No. He's not a good coach. Again, all due respect to the guy, he looks like a decent dude, you know. Simply seems like a good guy, maybe off the field, but not a good coach. He costed Green Bay their season last year with a horrible play calling against Tampa. Just not a good. I can tell Aaron Rodgers has him on his pinky finger, has him on a string on his pinky finger, man. So it's probably yeah. I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting. Yo, did you see Matthew Stafford just go absolutely ham on the Chicago Bears? Bro, even Justin Fields was playing good too. That game was so exciting. I caught like almost the whole game. I was getting tired near the end.
I caught a little bit of the game.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Matthew Stafford in LA Rams jersey. It just seems right, you know? It seems right. I'm so happy for that guy. He is one of the best quarterbacks in this decade. Statistically, he's one of the best fucking quarterbacks, and he's just so fucking good. It's just so good to see him leave Detroit, leave such a shithole team like that, and go play for a contender. It's just like, come on. I don't know why he wasted his time with a team like that for so long.
By the way, did you see the Carolina Panthers AI Panthers?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't?
Nah, buddy.
Because I remember, I think I put it on my Instagram story.
Oh, yeah.
They had an AI, like, augmented reality, like, AR Panther.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers. I haven't heard much about them lately.
I can probably send you on your...
Another quarterback I want to give a shout out to is Tyrod Taylor. I've always been a fan of him. As for some, maybe people don't know, I used to be a Bills fan for years. Yeah, and he was my quarterback when I was a Bills fan, and he was my favorite quarterback when I was a Bills fan. And I know it's weird. Yeah, I switched to Patriots. Yeah, you know, whatever. I don't fucking care. Think what you want. I don't care. But anyways, yeah, you know, I've always loved that guy. Just works hard, super humble. Just you can't hate that guy, man. He's just such a good guy. He's been screwed over so many times. You know, he lost a starting job in Cleveland. Baker Mayfield stole it right out of his hands. I mean, Baker was playing better, but, you know, the guy was supposed to be the starter, and then, you know, got that taken away. The whole thing with the LA Chargers last year where, like, he had, like, an injury and, like, the medical staff fucked up and, like, injured him even more. I can't remember what it was. They, like, punctured one of his lungs or something like that. Like, something... Yeah, they fucked up completely. And like, this guy just been through so much shit in his career, adversity, the one thing why I remember here, like why I kind of quit on the Bills back then was because I heard a rumor, which never happened, but I jumped the gun a bit, but I was kind of fed up with the losing and the shitty coaching staff. And anyways, this was when they sucked. I was a fan when they sucked. So I heard he was leaving. They were going to get rid of Tyrod Taylor. I'm like, yo, this guy's a good quarterback. Why are you getting rid of him? And I was like, and then they let go of some other players I liked, and I was like, fuck this team, right? So I just dipped. And yeah, no, he's now Tyrod Taylor is now the starter for the Houston Texans. Obviously, Deshaun Watson's out with the whole sexual misconduct lawsuits.
We do not want to go into.
Yeah, no, I think his career is done. But again, very happy for Tyrod Taylor. I love that guy. He's a battler. He's good person, great athlete. And I'm happy he got the big W for Houston yesterday. So fucking happy for that guy. And again, shout out to Tyrod Taylor again. Just keep grinding, bro. You're awesome. I love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. That's it. Keep grinding. So yeah, so I wanted to move on to talk about the VMAs yesterday. We had two unlikely combatants go at each other. We had Conor McGregor. Back in the headlines. Conor McGregor and Machine Gun Kelly. Those are two very unlikely people to have a scuffle.
Yeah.
Completely. One's a UFC fighter, an athlete. One's a musician, rapper, fucking singer, whatever. I don't even know what Machine Gun Kelly is anymore. Eminem ruined his rap career, so he had to completely switch genres altogether. But that's a story for another time. But
yeah, true.
Yeah. And it's just so weird, man. And I heard some of the inside stuff. I was looking at TMZ before we hopped on here. And TMZ, their official source, I guess. I usually with these kind of things they don't really lie, or sometimes they do, sometimes don't. But anyways, apparently what happened was Conor wanted to go say hi to him, just friendly, say hey, like how are you doing, man, like kind of meet up, kind of mingle with them. And I guess I don't know, Machine Gun Kelly's security team didn't really like that too much. Apparently they pushed Conor. And he's on a walking cane, by the way, because he busted his leg, right? They pushed him, and he got fucking pissed. So, like, we were talking about the drink, right? And you were talking about the drink earlier. Yeah, he poured the drink at them as a reactionary thing, right? And security guards pushed him, and it started a whole thing. And you actually see a picture of Conor taking a swing at him.
Oh.
So something that was supposed to be more of a friendly, mingling experience ended up turning into all of that. So apparently,
the worst thing you do not want to do is mess with an Irishman.
I mean, Conor's, I think, washed. I think he's done. I think he's, you know what? As a fighter, I mean, I could be wrong. I love Conor, but I think he's done. I really think he's done. But yeah, going back into that, like, something that was supposed to be like a friendly, thing ended up turning into a freaking circus. And like some of the drink that was poured, it went on Megan Fox apparently too, who's Machine Gun Kelly's girlfriend. That guy ended a whole ass marriage and stole that girl away from her husband.
That's another story.
This girl had a fucking whole ass family. Had like a husband and two kids.
And this is the same Megan Fox that was in the Eminem video.
Yeah, and from her peak was Transformers. Oh, beautiful.
Oh God, Megan Fox Transformers. Oh,
beautiful. But anyways,
wet dreams.
Okay, that's a little too much. Too much information, buddy. That's okay though. It's all in fun. It's all in good. But yeah, some of the shit went on her, and some of the drink went on her and shit, and it's just, man, it's just crazy how that all turned out. And yeah, and then, like I was saying though, this girl literally ended a whole ass like marriage to go be with Machine Gun Kelly. Bro, she has 2 kids and a husband, and she like literally dropped all that to just be with this dude that's covered in tats.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Fucked
Wow.
up. Fucked up. Apparently their marriage was already bad as it was. So they were kind of on the verge of divorcing, and they were about to be ready to see other people, but still this girl just like
Love the way you lie.
left a
Love the
whole
way-
ass family behind for fucking Machine Gun Kelly. That guy's got some flow though, man. The guy's dated a lot of like beautiful women in Hollywood, man. So
Yeah.
doing something right. But yeah, man, that was pretty funny when I saw that on Instagram last night, and I was like, oh boy, Connor's doing something stupid again. So
Connor being Connor.
he took a break from being a douche for a while, and I was like, wow, this is like nice, like Connor's actually humble and like, and then bro, after just went back to the old notorious MMA, bro. I was like, holy fuck, bro. He's back. Yeah, man. He is the king of shit talking. I love it. He is the king of shit talking.
Now that.
Oh, bro. He's the king of shit talking, bro. He's amazing, man. I love it. That's one of the reasons why I love Connor, because he shit talks everybody and his chirps are the best.
That Irish accent, oh God.
I'm working on my Connor voice. I'm not gonna do it now because I'm not really good at it. So I'm just working on it. So I might show it on this show eventually. But yeah, man, that was fucking hilarious seeing that shit go down. But we're gonna go into
mess with an Irishman. Never want to mess with an Irishman.
Absolutely not. Yeah. So man, it was big in Canadian tennis though. Felix, and then we had Fernandez. Layla Fernandez, yep. Bianca Andreescu kind of got eliminated early.
Hey.
So personally, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I think her peak was when she beat Serena Williams.
Yeah, that's so too as well.
I don't think she's ever gonna top that.
Yeah, me neither.
She peaked in 2019, and she will not. Just like Jeannie Bouchard. I can't remember what year it was when Jeannie Bouchard started to peak, and now she's not the same anymore. So,
nah, I don't even know what happened to her.
Yeah, she's still doing her thing, but there's still some really good Canadian tennis players out there. They're starting to really come out of the works, and how do you say his last name?
Shapovalov, I think.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's making moves. And you got the 2 others. You had Felix there, but he lost. And then Djokovic lost to the other guy. I'm sorry, I don't really know tennis names that well, but this is like Djokovic. All I know is I know like the tennis players. I kind of watch it here and there.
I know Rafa Nadal. So.
Oh, of course, Nadal. Like I like Djokovic too. Federer was I like Federer. He's still pretty nasty. I love like some of the tricks he do and like. But yeah, no, man, it's cool to see like Canadian athletes like really make a big move. Like we had the Canadian women's soccer team win gold medal. We had the Canadian women's hockey team win the golds for that tournament. Was it the women's
women's world championship?
World championships, yep. And then now we have a couple Canadian athletes, and we got Layla Fernandez. Making moves.
Runner up, but she was an underdog during that tournament.
Yeah, dude, like it's unreal. It's unreal, man. Good to see though. The US Open's all like tennis is fun, dude. I used to play tennis with my dad like years ago. Fun sport to play. To watch it too. Honestly, to watch it's really fun too. Like my girlfriend and I watch it sometimes. We watch some of the US Open.
To be honest, I watched a little bit, but I'm like still confused on how the scoring does. So
I know a little bit here and there because I used to play like just for fun. I used to play, but I kind of understood the rules. Dude, it's a really hard sport, bro. The serve is so hard to do, and then you're just moving back and forth for like
endurance. It's a test of endurance.
Oh, dude, I was in like decent shape back then, so I was able, like 5 years ago, so I was able to kind of do it.
How decent shape? Like how decent?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, now I'm in terrible shape. Like now, like I start breathing heavily when I like will go
Don't
up
get
and
some
down the
shape out of
stairs.
that.
Dude, it's COVID sucks, man. I'm gonna play hockey on Friday though, so that's gonna be good.
Oh, yes, I heard
I
about
might
that.
I might throw up on the ice though, but we'll see how that goes. I'm actually kind of scared. I'm actually kind of scared because like I haven't played hockey since like February, and like almost 10 months. I haven't played in almost 10 months, and I'm so scared that like I'm gonna injure myself or I'm gonna puke somewhere because I just haven't skated in so long. I'm gonna really push myself hard. I'm gonna do a bunch of bag skates and
Oh no, bag
yeah,
skate, bro.
I might bag skate myself, man. I don't know. I think I need to do it. I gotta push myself,
I'm
some
gonna do some
fucking way.
suicide while that.
Well, yeah, suicides, bag skate, yes, like, almost the same thing. Suicides are, those suck.
Especially in gym class. Oh.
Oh, dude, I hated those. Oh, I don't make. Oh, dude, do you remember the beep test?
Oh, don't remind me,
Fucking hated the
please.
beep test. I did terrible on the beep test because
Dude,
I didn't understand the rules of it, and I fucked myself up.
I couldn't even get past level 3.
Yeah, dude, I think I would have done better, but like I fucked up the rules and I didn't even know I did, so I was out and I was like, fuck. I remember in grade 9 we did it. We only did it once in grade 9, and I think that was it because I didn't take gym until grade 12. So it
Wow,
was in grade
yeah.
9. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, anyways, guys.
That was an interesting topic there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's gonna wrap it up here. We're almost hitting an hour, and I gotta
I
get
I
to
got it
editing.
as well. So
Yeah, you probably got stuff to do too. Yeah, man. I'm gonna probably start editing too. But thanks again for joining us, guys. Again, we apologize. Well, it's me.
we
I got
apologize in
lazy.
advance.
No,
So.
it's my fault. I got lazy last week and shit got busy. So I take responsibility for that. I apologize for lack of content, but we are
But we'll
working on
come
more.
back better than ever.
Exactly. Well, we're working on more. We're always just busy, man. Life gets to you, and you know. So, anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We're a little bit behind on SoundCloud again. That's totally on me. I haven't been able to do shit, man. I've been so busy. So
And Quinn's also been busy as well. So
no, it's he usually posts the episode. He posts the episodes for us, but I have to send him the audios, and I haven't done that. So again, all on me. I'm taking full accountability for all this. So, anyways, guys,
some discussion.
it's all
But
good, man. Life gets to you, man. Life gets busy. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a break from everything. But yeah, no, everything's good. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and we are signing out.
second,
Signing out, whatever. Signing off was Project 24. So we'll see you later. Thanks for joining the Doghouse. See you later. Oh my god, that was terrible.